Hello YouTube. So many of you have probably wondered how to do basic Photoshop in the past, and today I wanted in under 5 minutes teach you how you can Photoshop your friends into things and just do some basic tricks that you can use to just make cool images. Nothing over the top professional, but just something quick. So first, as you see, we have the Photoshop app here. Oops, excuse me. We have the Photoshop Mix app here. You can download it from the App Store for free. It's completely free and it's very useful. So I already have two example projects open here. So what we're going to do, oops, excuse me, is we're going to open this one. So I'm going to click to open it. So what we have here is we have two images. I have as you can see on the side, I have a frame and a president, and the image of the President Obama. So what we're going to do here in this first example is we're going to put him in the picture frame. So what this involves is subtracting, you see this whiteness right here? It's in the middle. We want to get rid of that, as well as the stuff on the edge. But we're going to skip the edge for time purposes today. We'll just get rid of the middle. That will show you how you can keep and add and subtract stuff, parts of an image. So you see on the bottom where it says, let's see where it says cut out. So click that, and the entire image is completely cut out. So now we want to add back in what we want. So you just kind of highlight what you want. I found these images from Google Image Search, and you can too for images that you Photoshop. It's really easy. I don't claim any ownership to these images, however, they're being used for teaching purposes. And I will not be spraying a final image. So here we go. So you see how the rest of the image is, excuse me, you see how the rest of the image has like a checkered pattern? That means it is completely cut out. So now when I hit the check mark in the bottom, now we have the inside cut out. So now we have frame the president. An important thing to notice is over here where it says where the layers are. So right now my frame layer is in the top. If you move it, physically drag it below, it will go below that layer that you just dragged it below. And you can utilize this if you have multiple layers to correctly get what you want on what layer. So this project is more or less done. This was just to show you how you can add and subtract things. And now we're going to go to our more advanced project that we have over here. So we're going to put Obama on the $10 bill is the goal here. So first, this is going to involve cutting out the picture of the president. So let's go over here. We're going to go back to cutout like we did before. Make sure Smart is selected, you see on the bottom. And now we're going to just add in the president. And now the best way to do this is you want to choose pictures with clear borders, because then it will just jump to the area quick. And you can always do some touch up, like if you hit basic, that means it selects. We're going to do basic subtracts. We're going to take things out of the picture. So we're going to take some pixels out. That's just an example of how you do that. So like if I wanted to remove area by his eyes, I could do that. Nice. So that's good enough for this purpose. So now we have the president's face isolated. We're going to roughly move him into place here. So that might be good enough for some people, but we want to change the color a little bit here. So if you hit looks, you can try to find one that you think might fit. And if there isn't one that fits it really well, then we're going to have to, that looks like it fits well. If it did not fit well, you could go to adjust, and you could manually adjust the exposure. So let's say we want to make it like a lighter, which might fit the bill better. Contrast. And I'm using my two-finger drag to reposition the president's face. I kind of want to fix his head here. I could take his neck out to make it look a little bit better, but we're focusing on doing adjustments here. So maybe the temperature is a bit more It's all about just kind of messing around with it until you're comfortable with it. That didn't do much. I'm pretty satisfied with how it looks. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like a dollar bill because it's not animated, we just dragged a picture. But now, and additionally, if you wanted to, there's some tools you can do with the layer. You can make a layer like transparent, so you can like, maybe if you're doing a trace of something, you can see how well it matches here. We're gonna make it full transparency or opacity so we can see, you don't see the face below it. And there's a few more tools down here like blend, which I don't like. Yeah, you can, again, this app's a lot about screwing around and seeing what happens, but this is, we have just put the president on the $10 bill, and you can save it to camera roll, and you'll be able to find it in your camera roll. And that is how you can do some quick 2-minute photoshopping and impress your friends on Facebook or wherever. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll see you back with tech tutorials in the future.